is everyone? That's my hand. Palm readers are freaking out right now. All right, there we go. So, as the title says, have been getting ready for Wonderfest. We are leaving for Wonderfest, or I'm leaving for Wonderfest on Thursday morning. Gotta get up at 6:30, a little bit before 6:30 in the morning. There's a morning. Hate mornings, first of all. But then I gotta pick up Pete, and then we gotta drive to Sarnia and meet with Dave. And then from there, we're taking Dave's car down to Louisville, Kentucky for Wonderfest. So I will be gone from Thursday till Monday. But all that being said, I'm going to be hanging out with Bill Krause, Rick Sternbach, John Eves. All those guys are going to be there. It's going to be a good time. Hopefully, I've already talked to Bill Krause, and he said he will set aside a few minutes so I can have a little interview with him. We'll see how that goes. I don't know exactly what we're going to do about that, but I'll see. I'd like to talk to Bill Krause for sure. He's got a really nice model of the Enterprise G that he's built for Wonderfest, so we'll get to see that. And yeah, so there will be a lot of great content coming out of Wonderfest is what I'm saying. I usually do a captain's log. I'll also do some lives from there probably, and you know, you'll get to experience Wonderfest with me. Salty Trekker may come all day. I haven't had a cough all day. Salty Trekker may come down and visit and see me at Wonderfest, so that would be cool to meet him in person. But yeah, that's kind of the situation. So hold on, I just gotta close the door. All right, I'm back. So, hello. Fleet Paw says hello. Hello, Chuck. Hello, Josh. Hello, Delilah. Hello, Terrence. Hope. Hey, Cap. Hope your night is going well. I'm watching Star Trek Insurrection. Captain Peckins. Hey, Cap. What did you think of Resurgence? I thought Resurgence was fantastic. I'm looking forward to doing a replay and picking all the worst options to see how that affects things. Not in that, in most cases, it doesn't matter. There aren't really bad options. So, but yeah, I really enjoyed Resurgence. I thought it was a very good game. I highly recommend that everybody go buy it just to show your support. And hopefully they'll make more games like this by people who actually give a shit about the franchise. We have a video coming out with the lead writers. Me and Sam got a chance to talk to them, and it was great because they had seen a year and a half ago when they released a trailer. They saw our breakdown video. They saw our first reaction and our breakdown video. So he was excited to talk to us. They actually fixed one or two things based on our complete breakdown, which was quite interesting. So I'm glad that they're paying attention and they're actually fans of us, which is awesome. We're fans of theirs. So if we can support them in any way, by all means, go and support. Buy the game is what I'm saying. What the hell is going on in the group chat here? Who's having a fucking conniption fit? Won't let me post in the live. Denied, huh? No way to communicate after refresh. I don't know what's going on. Judge, that's really weird. You have not been hidden. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why you can't comment. Interesting. Let's see. Delilah says, "Well, you are amazing still, Captain. If you stop by Flint, Michigan on way back, should look me up." Um, yeah, we won't have time to stop and do anything like that, but um, yeah, I have other reasons to go to Michigan in the future, so for sure. Terrence Childs, though, who besides me is going to watch the new Transformers movie? I am huge Transformers fan, as you guys know. Also, big fan of Beast Wars. So I'm looking forward to seeing the Maximals on screen. That's going to be great. What in the world is Wonderfest? Wonderfest is a sci-fi model convention that happens every year in June down in Louisville, Kentucky at the Crown Plaza, where there's thousands, well, hundreds, I guess I should say hundreds of sci-fi models on display, and there's guest talks, there's designers, there's actors. It's basically a convention, but for sci-fi modeling. It's kind of like a sci-fi model mecca, and it is great. Every year I go. If you don't know what it is, I'm surprised because I talk about it all the time. Every year, there's videos that I do about it. So, shocked you don't know what Wonderfest is. Livia, $2. Pug, puggy, 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 puggy. They're all here being stupid. So, Albert says, nice haircut, Cap. Thank you. Danuth89 says, hi. Hello. Ozzy says, hi to Olivia. Olivia says, testing, testing, testing. Fleet Paw says, love the new haircut, Stuart. It's the same haircut I always get. So, but thank you. Matt's trying to solve Judge 81's problem. It's Judge 1981, Matt. I don't think Matt's here, though. Ozzy says, are you taking the Pugs and Dot with you? Fuck no. I'm not taking them on a road trip like that. No, not with my friends. Sylvia's going to be home. Christian's going to be here. So it's, no, there's no need to take the dogs on the road. Terrence Childs, there's going to be some kind of exosuit in it, like in the movies. Like in the movie should have been. This is something like Otaken. I don't know what the fuck Otaken is, so so like an exosuit like Daniel or Spike had. Spike had one, and so did Daniel in the Transformers movie. They had the exosuit things. If that's what you're talking about, that's cool. Shay's Locomotive Productions. How's the air up there? You know, I've heard everybody, like in Toronto, saying, oh, it's hazy because of the forest fires in Quebec and in Northern Ontario. But it was beautiful here today. There's been no air quality issues that I've seen or experienced. We did get an alert on our weather app saying that there would be special air quality conditions, but I haven't seen any evidence of it. Tyler says, hopefully quiet doesn't sacrifice them on the altar of noise and slamming doors. Right? So hopefully Judge 1981 can comment. That would be awesome if he can. But, so yeah. I'm going to get to hang out with the greats, the great Trek designers there, and have a good time. Get to see some really cool models. I will be, like I said, sharing all of that with you either in the form of lives and or edited content once I get back. Of course, I'll have a Wonderfest haul. I got to buy stuff when I'm there. Speaking of, tomorrow on the Captain Foley personal channel, I do have a video coming out. Sylvia and myself did a little away team adventure to a place in London here called City Lights Books, and we picked up a bunch of books. So the whole thing is about our adventure, and you get to see the bookstore, you get to see the Covent Garden Market downtown, and then at the end I show off the books I got, which are pretty cool. So, and look, there's Judge. He can comment now. So, it worked. says, hello, Captain and all. Hope everyone is having a great evening on the 79th anniversary of the Normandy landings. Nice. Olivia throws in $5. Only a few more days till Strange New Worlds. Are you ready? I'm ready to see more Trekyards reactions. By the way, are you allergic to streams? What kind of streams? Like little streams running through like a meadow, a babbling brook, if you will? Or do you mean like live streams? First of all, I don't think that coughing is a reaction to, or is an allergic reaction. Sneezing is. But no, I'm not allergic to streams. Nice try, though. Shea Locomotive Productions getting a lot of smoke and haze down here in West Virginia. Yeah, I didn't experience anything like that today. It was blue skies. I was outside. It was nice. I don't know what to tell you, man. Judge 1981, $10. After a trip through a wormhole near St. Cloud, Minneapolis? Minnesota? What's MN? I don't know. I'm here. The rumors are true. Captain's haircut is epic. Dun, 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 dun. Tyler says the air in upstate New York is shit today. We had poor air quality alert and it felt like a nuclear winter. Damn. Ozzy says you got one of the Sherlock Holmes novel. You got book one of the Sherlock. No, I didn't get any Sherlock Holmes books. I've already got a lot of those. I got some Star Trek stuff. Terrence Childs, Captain Foley, here's a question for you. Are you going to buy a sword at Wonderfest? No, they don't sell swords. Actually, that's not true. There's one of the vendors that has swords sometimes. But no, I will not be buying a sword because the last thing I want to do is take a sword over the border and have there be issues at customs. Not that there would be necessarily, but it would be my luck that'd be an issue. So no, I'm not going to do that. Donnie says stuff to people. Okay. Judge, MN equals Minnesota. Albert says pollen alert here, but no smoky skies in Chicagoland. Judge 1981 says, who's this Tyler dude? Some weirdo. Yeah, that's true. The skies in Western Washington are smokeless as well. So weird, right? Are you hosting anything at Wonderfest? No. I don't like... Well, first of all, people ask me why don't I get a table. I don't want to be strapped down or tied to a table the whole time I'm there. Like, I want to be able to wander around. That's the whole point. I was the moderator for Iron Modeler for a few years, but stopped doing that. It kind of took a big chunk out of my Saturday night, so I didn't want to do that anymore. And no, I'm not doing any panels. They've got people to do the panels with like the designers with Bill Krause and stuff. I volunteered to do it if they needed me, but honestly, I'd rather not. I'd rather just wander around and get to hang out with people and chat with people. So Lola's just being silly right now. The smoke is moving southeast from eastern Canada. Judge 1981 was up in North Dakota, 1.5 hours from Winnipeg, smoky as hell. Sam is here. Love you, Stuart. Thank you, Sam. Love you too. Next weekend, I'll vacay in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Nice. Sam is awake. Shouldn't you be in bed, sir? Not at this time. Are you kidding? In CT, it's bad in some parts. I guess CT would be Connecticut, is my guess. Yeah, we haven't had any rain, so grass and stuff here is pretty dry. We're supposed to get a little rain on Thursday. That's the day I'm going to be traveling down to Louisville. And then on Sunday, we're supposed to get some rain here as well. But I'll be gone for that, honestly. So, yeah, it is quite, the lawn's pretty dry for sure. So, but that's good. That means it's not growing, which means I don't really have to cut it, which is awesome. So, hey, well, we could use a bit of rain for sure. Someone made a video of Star Trek versus Babylon 5. Have you ever seen it? There's a lot of this versus that out there. I've seen all of one or two with Star Trek versus Babylon 5, so I don't know which one you're talking about specifically. But maybe I have. Very likely. Chances are good. Fleetpass said, I've tossed that weirdo out of the airlock a little. Had enough of him, right? Casey Stewart, I'm heading to Wonderfest Friday. It will be an 8.5-hour trip one way. Hopefully see you there, Kat. Yeah, I will be there. It's a 7.5-hour drive for me. We're heading up on Thursday, though. So I'm leaving like early Thursday morning. I'll be there by like Thursday at 3 in the afternoon. So, and then we leave again on Monday morning and to come back home. So I'll be back home around mid-afternoon or later afternoon on Monday. So if you see me, Casey Stewart, say hi. Judge 1981, middle of Wisconsin. We haven't had rain in 2 weeks now. Yeah, that's about right. That's about what we've had here. Or haven't had. That's the case, maybe. Judge says, Babylon 5, I like that show. How dry is it? How dry is it? It's dry enough. I don't know if that's just, if you wanted me to tell a joke there. Josh Farrow, what's your favorite TNG movie? I'd have to say... I'd have to say First Contact, just because it's First Contact. If I couldn't say First Contact, honestly, I'd probably say Generations. And I know that's going to get a lot of people up in arms. I really like Generations. I think it gets a bad rap, honestly. So, yeah, I'm going to say Generations. There, I've said it. It's done. All right. Fleetbus says, rained here for about a half an hour. I also appreciate not having them on my lawn. Classic for Real is here. Hello. Judge 1981. It's so dry, if I wear sweatpants, my thighs will start a fire. That's a good one. I like that one. Classic for Real. We've only had rain for the past 2 weeks here. Well, where are you, Classic for Real? Ozzy said, I'm making a joke. Oh, I did. How dry is it? It's so dry. I don't know. I can't think of a good joke, Ozzy. I'm sorry. Casey Stewart, actually hoping to meet you is the only reason I'm going to Wonderfest. Actually hoping to meet you is the only reason I'm going to Wonderfest. Well, once you get to Wonderfest, that won't be the only reason you'll want to go to Wonderfest. Wonderfest is fantastic. There's a lot of really great models to see, really talented people, really great stuff to look at. You'll have a good time for sure. And yes, I'm looking forward to meeting you as well. So when you see me, say hi. I'll be wandering around. I'm not hard to miss. Are you there all weekend? Or are you just there for like one day? Like what's the deal? Let me know. Classic for Real. How are the anime figures? Phone holders. They're great. They're downstairs. I have them stacked right now. You know how they're all three are bent over? I've got them all stacked. So they got like 3 butts all stacked. But yeah, they're great. And Classic for Real is in Denver. Oh, hey, there you go. I have to go to Denver sometime in the future anyway. Meet up with my buddy Cliff. So, Terrence Childs, have you seen Venom Geek Media's Battle of Wolf 359? Yes. Josh Farrow, I like Generations as well. I'm the few who like Nemesis. I like the I like the buggy in that one. The idea of ground vehicles. Yeah, it doesn't bother me either. I don't hate Nemesis as much as a lot of people do, and I do see the flaws with it. I also see the flaws with Generations, honestly, but it doesn't take away my enjoyment of it. So, Judge 1981 says it's so dry here. If a mosquito ate hot sauce and farted, the woods burned down. There you go. Ozzy, Judge is taking care of your jokes. Classic for real. I'll be busy going to the Nerf. Yes, Nerf version of Wonderfest during the exact same weekend. Like, it's Nerf or nothing? Like, there's a Nerf convention? Is that what you're talking about? Casey Stewart, thinking of being there most of the day Saturday, but not sure of Sunday. We will see. We'll see. I'm in no hurry, so I'm playing it by ear. Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, just bear in mind, I'm usually pretty busy that weekend. A lot of people want my attention. Like I said, Salty Trekker's probably coming down on Saturday, and they were thinking of going out, like taking me out for lunch or something like that. So I'll be around, but then after the end of the festivities on Saturday, and even Friday night, there's like different rooms scattered throughout the hotel that have like different models in them and stuff, and you get to go hang out and you know have a good time overall. So hopefully you'll wander around and find some of the stuff, and yeah, have a good time. That's the goal. Neil Hammersmith, Stewart, you get that info on the Highlander Dark Magician sword. Neil, there was nothing in the email. I went and looked, and I was disappointed to find nothing. So I don't know if you sent it to the right email. It was trekyards@hotmail.com. Or I'll just Trekyards. So yeah, I did not get the information, Neil. I'm glad you're here. But there is the email again. Just give it another send. Or I could have you sent it to my personal email, but yeah. Classic for real, yes, as in Nerf or nothing, and it's a competition. Oh, I see. Very cool. Judge 1981 hashtag no Nerf Foley. No Nerf Foley. Neil says I will resend. Yes, please do. Judge 1981. Hey cadets, don't forget to Hulk smash that like button, or just Hawkeye bullseye it, or Natasha marksman it, or Captain America ding vibranium shield it, or Iron Man dart it. Sure. Yeah. Hit the like button, everybody, if you haven't already. Deadshot the like, yeah. 22 people watching, 15 likes. I think we can get the likes up, guys. My goodness. Yeah, my cough has got incredibly better. So is my throat. I feel much better. And yeah, all day fine. Maybe I had one or two like coughs here and there. But now that I'm actually sitting here talking to you guys, you must make me nervous. Olivia must be right. I must be allergic to live streams or like you guys, because you make me cough. Stop it. I don't want to cough. Just saying. Anyhow. Captain needs lozenges. Pay up. Yes. Please super chat. I would really appreciate that if you're able to. But anyhow. Go subscribe to the Guide Foley personal channel if you haven't already. I have a video coming out tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time of a really cool video of me and Sylvia going on an away team mission to the City Lights bookstore here in London and picking up some cool Star Trek swag books. And it's funny, the guy at the front desk recognized me. I was looking at the Star Trek books, grabbed a few, had to still wander around the rest of the store. So I'm like, can I set these here until, I don't want to carry them around? He's like, sure. And he kept looking at me kind of funny, and I went and talked to Sylvia again, and then I came, we were walking by again, and he's like, I gotta ask, are you on YouTube? And I'm like, yes, I am. And I said, Trekyards. And he's like, oh, okay, yes, recognize you. Love your content, watch it all the time. And I'm thinking in my mind, if you watch it all the time, then how come you weren't sure if it was me? But hey, but it was great. So that is my video tomorrow for the Captain Foley personal channel. Next week will, of course, be Wonderfest stuff, I'm pretty sure. And I got a lot of other great stuff planned for over there. So if you're not subscribed to the Captain Foley personal channel, what is wrong with you? Go subscribe. You're missing out on cool stuff. Dustin D, did you like the video game Star Trek Resurgent? I loved it. Yes, I think it's very well done, very well written, well crafted. Not the biggest fan of the graphics, really. The fact there's no graphical settings. And the hair on some of the characters is fucking awful. However, all the other character models are pretty good, and the voice acting is like superb, and the story is so well written and so well crafted. It's a good game. Yes, and it's got a lot of replayability with the different options you can choose. So yes, I did love Resurgence, and the end of it, wow, that end battle, wow, that was just awesome. So yeah, absolutely loved it. Fleet Pass Fitback throws in $2. Halls, a pep talk in every wrapper. The halls of medicine. Judge 1981, Admiral Sylvia went out on a field trip, Captain. She did. Yeah, we went downtown London and went to, like I said, City Lights Books, and then we went to the Covent Garden Market and picked up some goodies, and I kind of chronicled it in like a captain's log thing. So hopefully you guys enjoy. If you like hanging out with me here, you might want to see that. So head on over and check that out tomorrow. I can't promise it. Sometimes I'm watching and going, is this too boring? Like, are people not going to be interested in this? But then I'm like, watch other YouTubers like just doing their thing. I really like just kind of being a fly on the wall and watching their day. So I don't know. Hopefully you guys like it. If you do, please hit the like button over on the video when it comes out tomorrow, and I'm gonna appreciate that. So. Shay Locomotive Productions. Captain, do you go down Interstate 75? I don't know what I just followed the GPS. Dave would be able to tell you exactly the highways we're on. I don't know. That's a good question. It's a pretty straight shot, though. Yes, we are on like an interstate, like from when we cross the border right up until I believe Cincinnati, and then we hop on another one to head on over to Louisville. I could be wrong about that, but anyway, I know the way roughly. I've never been one for remembering street names or highway names or designations. I just follow the map and or the GPS. So that's a good question. Fleet Paw says Captain Foley's personal channel. There's the link. Go, guys, check it out if you haven't already. Please do. Ozzy says Super Captain Foley, caught is the way. Caught is the way? Fleet Paw said, not sure if this is an insult or not, but maybe he thought you were your brother. First of all, I don't think me and my brother look very much alike. I can see why people might think that, but it's one of those things. I don't think that he thought I was somebody else. I think it was more of this has happened to me, where you see somebody, but it's out of context from where you normally see them. Like if you normally see them on your TV screen on YouTube, to see them out in person in public, you're like, that guy looks really familiar. Who the fuck is that? And your brain doesn't like lock into the new context that you're seeing the person in. That's happened to me multiple times. Sometimes I realize it in enough time. Other times I realize it much later, and like, oh my god, that was them, and I missed saying something or whatever. So it's just if it's not the regular context that you see somebody in, you might not. So, and no, that's not an insult, Fleetpaw. Judge 1981. It was Captain Foley. In the end, there is only one. Indeed. Dustin D. I need two, Captain Foley. Need a shot or two of rum. 151. I don't have any rum with me. Oh, I've got more than enough alcohol downstairs. I've got Crown Royal Apple, which I got for my birthday. I got Crown Royal Peach that I got for my birthday. I got another thing, a bottle of Kraken for my birthday. I got more than enough alcohol. I just wasn't going to drink tonight. Actually, I should probably break into that Crown Apple. I haven't had any of that yet. I haven't had that in a long time. We'll see. We'll see. If I get a super chat that warrants it, I might go grab an alcohol. If I don't, that's fine too. So, we'll see. I just resent my trip, checked the address. Okay, thank you, Neil. I would check it now, but I don't have that email set up on this iPad. Let me just try something here. I don't even know if I can remember the password for that. It's already set up on my phone and everything. Yeah, I can't check it right now unless I use my phone, but I'm filming with my phone, so sorry, Neil. I will check right after the live. Fleet Paw says Sylvia, Judge 1981, she will cut you for misspelling. Yes, you did spell it wrong. I didn't say anything, but you were close enough. You were close. You're just missing the very important J. Judge 1981, the Admiral will overlook my faults. Maybe. Depends what kind of mood she's in. Terrence Childs, Extraction 2 is coming out. Are you going to watch it? Again, I don't know what that is. Is it a game? I would assume it's a game, because that's kind of what we've been talking about. I didn't play the first one, so I doubt it. Shay Locomotive Productions, do you go from London to Detroit and then Interstate 75, then Interstate 71? No, we do not go to Detroit. We cross at Sarnia, and then just straight shot down. I think we used to take the different way, though. I don't know. My brain no good with directions and things. So, probably crossing at Sarnia. I don't know if that helps you at all. Albert, he is probably geeking out to meet you and was playing it cool. I mean, that could be a possibility, but I don't know why anybody would geek out to meet me. I'm just a dude. So, Judge 1981, the captain has a driver. He can't be bothered by road names. Even when I do drive, I just follow the little thing on the GPS. Dustin D, only one more week and 2 days till Strange New World Season 2. I know, right? I feel like I need to go back and rewatch Season 1. I might actually do that before it starts, so. Fleetpaw said, I would be insulted if someone called me my brother, lol. He is taller, skinnier, not much a much uglier version of me. Judge Anthony once said, Fleetpaw, I think I met your brother in New Jersey. Fleetpaw said, it's possible, Judge. I think he went down there recently. Weird. Matt Borman says, nice haircut, Cap. Thank you. Thank you indeed. Good to see you, Matt. Terrence Childs, do you have any Stargate memorabilia, or are you going to even get any? I have like 2 shirts. I might get something at some point, but I have no real desire to, honestly. So yeah, I don't even have any of the ships or anything. Destin D, Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Yes, indeed. Terrence Childs, sorry about that. Didn't make my question very clear. Extraction is a movie. The movie is called Extraction. The first movie was called Extraction. The second one is called Extract 2. No, I haven't seen the movie Extraction either, so I might check it out at some point and then watch the second one, but no, I have no idea that there was a second one coming out. I didn't know there was a first one. So no. Matt Boardman, excited for you to see Bill Krause's Excalibur in person. I 3D modeled that so he could print it and put it together. Yes. And I believe he's bringing an Enterprise G. And as Matt knows, I've already talked to Bill. He was more than happy to sit down with me and have a bit of an interview. I don't know how I'm going to do that necessarily. Should put a list of questions together from you guys and things you might want to ask Bill. That might be interesting. I don't know. I'll have to think about that, and I should probably get on that because I'm leaving on Thursday. But I've known Bill for like 7 years now, 8 years. Before he was famous, he actually sent me a thing. He's shining up all the bling or whatever, and he has the 2 Trekyards trophies that he won before he was famous. See, Trekyards recognized his talent and before he was actually working on Star Trek. And he sent me the pictures of these shined up Trekyards trophies, which was really cool. Judge 971, okay, Trekyard fam, time for me to hit the bed to be up too early. Peace, love, and more hair. Good night, Judge. Take care. Have a good night. Thank you for coming by. Dustin D. Will Strange New World Season 3 is going to have to be animated given the writer's strike? Will Strange New World Season 3 going to have to be animated? No. I don't know how to break this to you, but if it hasn't been written, it's not going to become an animated show because animated shows also need to be written. So I don't know what to tell you. It's just going to be delayed. Pre-production of season 3 of Strange New Worlds has been delayed, which sucks. We're going to have like a big chunk of time where it's just going to be delayed. It's just going to suck. Neil Hammersmith. I watched The Quality of Mercy and Balance of Terror back to back. Definitely see a difference between Kirk and Pike. It looks like this sets up Pike picking Kirk. You would think that, however, it was an alternate reality. But yeah, that being said, Pike did maintain his memory of it, I believe. So, yeah. We talked about that at the time, that it's kind of what it was pointing to. So, but yeah. Matt Boardman, animated shows can still be written and worked on because they're under a different guild than the Writers Guild, and they already completed their recent contract negotiations. Oh, see, I didn't know that. But no, they're not going to animate season 3 of Strange New Worlds. That's just silly. Dustin D says, here is a hint. Here's a hint. Tuesday writer needs to be paid, to be one, paid well and paid fair and made essential. Same for directors and producers. AI will write new content. That'll be great. That is sarcasm, by the way. I don't know if AI can do that and do a good job of it. Not yet, anyway. I'm just looking at these books that I picked up that are in the captain's log tomorrow, and I'm like, I want to show you guys, but I don't, because I want you to check out the video and see what I got. So, I'm having a bit of a conundrum. If I was Samuel, I would say $20 super chat and I'll show you one of the books. But I'm not going to do that because that's just silly. But as I said earlier, if I get a good super chat, I might have to go get one of my 3 alcohols that I have downstairs. We will see. Dustin D. Bad Robot will be Lince Crosser to get new ideas out the door. Go get the booze. We'll see. Terrence Childs, I had no idea that there was a writer's strike happening. Does anyone know why the riders are striking? I don't know why the riders are striking. Maybe because their seats are uncomfortable or their saddles. But the writers are striking because, well, I don't even know the details of that. It's just they're not happy. Heard a lot of talk of AI, so I don't know what that's all about. Matt would be able to tell us better. Matt Boardman, who's here. I'm not sure of the exact situation, honestly. Sorry, I'm apparently naive. Peter Lukaku, 550. What are your thoughts on the new news release of the Apple Vision Pro? $3,500 for an augmented reality headset that looks like ski goggles that only really accesses the stuff on your phone. I mean, it might do more than that, but no. I won't be getting one. Let's put it that way. Geraldine Carstensen, $20. Here you go. All right, I'll show you one of the books. But now which one? Fuck. Show you this one. The USS Enterprise Punch Out book. Every time someone says USS Enterprise, you punch them out. But no, seriously. This is fully intact, I might add. Basically a cardboard cutout of the refit Enterprise that you build, but completely intact. I think I had one of these as a kid when I built it, and it lasted a little while. But so I got one of these, which is cool. This is one of the coolest things here, is the stand information. It's got like stats on the ship. And whatnot. But yeah, make your very own starship without scissors or glue. It is cool to find one intact. I thought that was just kind of neat. And I think it'd be a shame for me to punch this stuff out and build this. And I'm not going to, because I really don't have the room to add anything else. But to have a fully intact book like this, I think is very cool. So there you go. Did any of you have that out there? Originally it was $5.95. That was the price. When was this published? 1980. Yeah, so there you go. That's one of the books. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more books. Guess you'll have to check out the video tomorrow to find out. But there you go. There's one of them. So thank you, Geraldine. Matt Boardman, basically the writers are asking for 2% quality of life increase among some other things to help them make a livable wage. Oh. Lola is dreaming. And Dot's like, what's wrong with you? And Precious's tail is wagging for some reason. So, just in case you were wondering what that sound was, I had to show you because everybody would be like, did you fart? Are you farting? Anyway, there you go. Writers are striking for better wages, basically, as is usually the case for a strike. Romulan Ale, anyone? Joe Brown. Doesn't the strike also have something to do with proper credit and pay for streaming shows and movies? I would imagine so, yes. The studios are making money off the streaming services and shows and not paying residuals like they do with shows on regular television. Oof. Okay, yeah. Fucking right, you're gonna strike. We're Klingon blood wine. Captain, you're so easy. That's what I've been told. Dustin D, ISS Enterprise Punch-Out. There you go. Neil Hammersmith, with regards to AI, this comes kind of after the fact with respects to the strike. Matt Boardman says, so since they're making the studios more money, they'd like to be fairly compensated for their work, as is right, essentially. Dionysus is here. My turning green with envy is acting up again. Oh, because of the book. Terrence says, Lego Star Wars is very expensive. I was in the store the other day. It cost $200. Yeah, most of them do cost that or more. Quite a bit more. My little BD1, my kind of life-size BD1, was only like 139 US or Canadian, which isn't bad. Fleet Paws says, who doesn't like more money? I know I do. Albert says, what is the publication date of that one? Was 1980. Neil Hammersmith, if you apply AI to game development, it gets close to being a holodeck. Dionysus says, yeah, I had one, and like a dumbass, I did dumbass things with it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, I'm 90% sure that we had one when I was young. Would have been one of my brothers probably. And back then there weren't a lot of models or, things, shipped things really. So I think it was played with and ruined eventually. But yeah, so. Matt Boardman, haha, that's cute. Bugs. Flipa says, my pugs do that too. Get their habit. For her, it's probably more like a squirrel. Geraldine says, oh my goodness, that's so cute. Neil Hammerson says, if you apply AI to game development, it is like a holodeck in the fact that as a user, I could create something quickly as the AI would use the game engine much quicker to make what the user wants. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Fleet Paw, she's dreaming that the mailman tripped and she's licking him to death. Probably. Or that one of us is coming home. That's the only time she barks, this one. Well, that's not true. She barely barks. She kind of makes just weird screaming noises. But she will get a little bit yippy and barky when I'm cutting, like, vegetables. Especially, like, green peppers, red peppers, zucchini. She loves that shit. She can hear the knife on the cutting board. And she'll sit there and, like, bark at me until she gets, like, a little piece. She loves that stuff, so who knows what she's dreaming about, but Dustin D, at least Trekyards does not go on strike. Maybe we will. I want better working conditions. I want a better co-host. Let's make a drink, my good friend. When in Louisville, you have to pay an homage to cock smokers for old time's sake. Ah, yes, good old cock smokers. I'm gonna miss you, man. I wish you'd come back to Wonderfest. Neil Hammersmith. I found the Star Trek compendium at an antique store not long ago. Yeah, I picked my compendium up like a few years ago. I found one. I also found the Star Trek concordance as well, and like stuff like the Starfleet medical reference manual. I found that at Wonderfest actually. So, who knows what other books I'll be finding at Wonderfest this year to add to the ever-growing collection. Neil Hammersmith. I found the Star Trek. I read that one already. God damn it. And yes, by the way, Cliff, I know you're here. I did go back and check out what you were talking about with Picard, specifically Marina Sirtis. Damn, son, that's funny. That is hilarious. I agree with you. I think she's fucking totally wasted. Fleetpa. Our dogs love their veggies too. Well, she's the only one of these dogs that likes the vegetables. Precious or Dot won't eat them. So. Fleetpa. You have one on deck, Foley, points at self. One what on deck? Anyhow. So yeah. I am looking forward to Wonderfest as always. It is a fun time, lots of great people, and lots of fantastic stuff to see. And like I said, you guys will benefit from that because I will be hopefully doing some lives from there, as well as co-host. Yes, thank you, Fleetball. You're hired. Anyway, as I was saying, I'll be doing lives from Wonderfest as well as, and I'll try to do one from the model room floor, but that room is fucking awful for getting a live signal out of. I tried streaming last year live, and the signal kept cutting out because it's an older building. It's a hotel. There's this building's on the ground floor, and it's not good. It's not conducive to getting a signal in and out of there. So I'll see what I can do as far as live streaming goes. But barring all that, I will be getting other footage and stuff that'll do a captain's log of the events so that you guys can see that stuff after the fact, and that'll probably be out the following Wednesday if I get time to edit it. I'm not going to promise anything. It might be out the Wednesday after that, and that'll be over on the Captain Foley personal channel. So again, if you're not subscribed, go do so. Neil Hammersmith says, my dog whimpers and kicks while she sleeps. Sometimes her tongue hangs out. Yeah. Well, she's still fast asleep, but she stopped dreaming, I think. Dustin D says, maybe you need a signal booster. There's no maybe about it. Absolutely do. Fleetpaw says, Sam's probably still here muttering, Fleetpaw, you bastard. Well, he hasn't said anything, so I very much doubt he's here. I think he popped in to say hi, and then he's out again. Oh, shit, it's his birthday. His birthday's June 7th, which it's a past midnight over there. I'm going to shoot him a message real quick. Should have wished him a happy birthday when I saw him on here earlier. Happy birthday, old man. Haha, there you go. Let's crowdsource antenna. There you go. Neil Hammersmith, Dustin D, he needs a pattern enhancer, not a signal booster. Both are good. Captain Foley's personal channel. Again, thank you, Fleetpaw. Dustin D, Sam is in bed or getting birthday drunk. Happy birthday, Commander Sam. There you go. So yeah, it's after midnight over there. It's well and truly his birthday, so I just wished him happy birthday. So if you have a way of doing so, whether it be on Twitter or whatever, I would suggest going and giving him a happy birthday shout out. He's 30 this year. He's hitting 30. He's into the 3 zeros. My God. Maybe he'll feel older, more mature. Who knows? Or maybe he'll just be situation normal. Yeah, Fleetpaw puts it in the chat and takes all the credit. Happy birthday, man. Yo, what's up? Didn't say anything about Captain Foley. Said to come over here and do it. Oh, I see how it is, Fleetpaw. You know what? I might take away your wrench. Just for that. Let's see. We have 35 people here and 25 likes. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already. I would really appreciate it. So, yeah. Dustin D says, I'm hitting 39 on October 1st. Well, then, happy early birthday. Neil Hammersmith saw a funny meme today where Q is smoking the doomsday machine like a blunt. Yeah, I saw that like 2 days ago. It's a good one. I like it. Peepa says, no ducking way, he's 30. Yeah, it's just there is because he's 30 now. They're 30 now? They're 30 now. Yeah, he's 30. I know, hard to believe, eh? Yet here we are. Curtis S. says, where is Wonderfest? It is in Louisville, Kentucky, specifically at the Crown Plaza, directly across from the airport. So it's there every year. It's always in June. It's usually the first weekend in June. This year they had to push it back a weekend. But, so yeah, normally it would have been like last weekend. But anyway, yeah, Louisville, Kentucky. Fleetpaw, I want to see the birth certificate because I don't believe he's 4 years younger than I am. I can promise you he's 30, but sure, if you want a birth certificate, you go ask for it from him. Do the British get birth certificates, or are they like hatched? I don't know how that works, actually. Anyway. Is Eves going to be there this year? Yes, that's the plan. He made it last year. There's been a few years where he's supposed to go and always got like last minute kind of canceled because he was busy doing something else. And there was a whole campaign of where's John Eves for like 3 years in a row or 4. So that was always a thing. But yeah, he's made it the last few years. Who knows? I will let you know if he's there. But yes, he's scheduled to be there. So let's make a drink. Says there's no more RI suite, is there? I mean, there was last year. I would be surprised if they don't have one. Where else is all the riffraff going to hang out? Like, seriously. There are other rooms, which, but as far as I know, there's going to be an RI suite. I'd be very surprised if there wasn't. Curtis S. Too far for me on East Coast. Oh, man. Dustin D. When is Tuesday Kentucky Derby? When is the Kentucky Derby? I have no idea. Clones of Jonathan. Well, I'm here on 3 devices, casting from my phone to Android TV app and chatting on iPad. Wonder how that counts. As far as viewers go, that's a good question. I think I don't think it matters how many devices as long as it's the same account. It's only one. So, but I want to get 30 likes, guys. Hit that like button if you haven't done so. We have 32 people here and only 24 likes, so I think we could hit 30 no problem. Bourbon cake. Fleetpaw says, I'll just ask the ambassador. I'd imagine he was there after all. Yeah, but can you trust him? That's the question. Now I just got snoring bugs. Dustin D, I'm also in the East. I think it was 7 hours from me. Are you going, Fleetpaw? No, you're not, because you would have said something by now. You didn't quit your job and you didn't get fired. So, god damn it. Fleet Pa. Dustin D, do you like Star Trek Fleet Command Android and iOS game? No. That's a tough one. I mean, you'd think that it would be right up our alley. And some of the ship models are great and stuff, but you never really get a chance to see them. And so I don't really enjoy that game at all. A game I enjoy more is Star Trek Timelines, but even that kind of loses its luster after a while. There's just no really compelling mobile Star Trek games, I don't think. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why it doesn't work for that formula or whatever, or that platform. I don't know. There's nothing that really stands out and makes me want to throw money at it, you know? But anyway. Flipa, he seems trustworthy enough. He's an ambassador after all. Sure. Matt Boardman, those games become a grind unless you're willing to fork over money. Yeah. Clone of Jonathan. That's just one clone today. You predicted the future. I'm nearly finished migrating Google accounts. The new clone will be a Patreon. Oh, nice. Thank you, Clone of Jonathan. Donnie says, oh yes, I got the and fleet command on one of my smartphones. Got that and fleet command. Pony Person says, anyone alive on this derelict ship? No, there isn't. Go back to your own ship. Dustin D, I'm only about 7 hours east and slightly north of Captain Foley. Yeah, well, like I said, for me, on Thursday, it's going to be a 7.5 hour drive, which is no biggie, honestly, so. Curtis S., how is the Lower Decks game? A grind as well? Yeah, I would imagine so. I haven't played it. It just doesn't interest me. It's like the Family Guy game that's the same as that and stuff. It just doesn't do anything for me. As sad as that is, so. Pony Person says the Nebula class is a class of its own, isn't it? Yes, a Nebula class is indeed a class of its own. Why do you ask? I'm so confused. USS Einhorn for the win. Okay. Cliff, my friend, if you're still here, how is your project coming? Your big 3-foot project. It could sound really bad. I don't know if I want me to say what it is, but how's it coming along? I haven't seen any progress images of it for a while, and I really want to see that thing in person at some point. So, hello, Hypno Amber. Fleetpaw says I played Timelines for a little bit, but Matt is right. It got to be tedious unless you're willing to fork over massive quantities of cash. Yeah. They don't give you any breaks or any, advantage weekends or double whatever weekends, really. I don't think they do anyway. At least I haven't seen anything like that. But that would be great, like Call of Duty, you get like double XP weekends and shit. Not that means much to a lot of people, but it helps out, so. Anyhow, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of those style of games, unfortunately. Let's Make a Drink says it's stalled. Kind of burnt out right now. I'll get back to it. Too many deaths in the family, new job, and... Okay, whoa. You're throwing all that at me there. Sorry to hear about the deaths in the family. That is awful. New job and you didn't tell me? Shame on you, sir. Shame on you. Hopefully it's a good job. Let me know. Fill me in on that kind of stuff. We need to talk. I was just saying earlier, one of the other commenters is from Denver, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get to Denver. I gotta go hang out with you. So I need to come down and see you, is what I'm saying. But I don't know if you'll have me. Pony Person says, just so you know, Captain, I live to confuse. It's my purpose. Gotcha. Einhorn is German for unicorn. Interesting. Interesting. I should have probably known that. And yet here I am, not having known that. Damn. I want to show you some of the other books that I got, but I don't want to show you because I want you to watch my video tomorrow on the Captain Foley personal channel. Got some really cool Star Trek books this weekend. So, this past weekend. Hypno Amber, I'm in Denver. Come visit anytime. There's a lot of people from Denver around here. What's up with that shit? Fleet Paw, I love to piss people off. It's my thing. Nice. Pony Person says, and Pegasus is German for Pegasus, for your information. Thank you. I feel much better knowing that. Anyhow. So if you're going to be in the Wonderfest or the Louisville, Kentucky area and want to come to Wonderfest, by all means, do so. It'll be a good time. If you see me, say hi. I know a few people on here are going. And, yeah. I think it's a good time. It's fun. Crazy small world, LOL. Yeah, indeed. It is a crazy small world. Which we've hit 31 likes. That's awesome. We hit the like goal. I'm so happy about that. So it's not that small of a world. Anyhow. So what does anybody else have planned this weekend? Anything cool? Let me know. Curtis asked, my buddy got Star Trek Picard pips and badges. The pips are bigger and convex compared to TNG. Looking back, I see it, but I didn't notice it before. Yeah, we knew that since like season 1 of Picard. Because even then they were the same. And I have a set. I've had a set since season 1. So Donnie says, I love Denver. I've been there a few times in my lifetime. Very cool. Very cool. It's an interesting airport, at least. But anyway. So yeah. As usual, hoping you have a good time this weekend. I will be getting all the video footage that I think you guys are going to enjoy. Like I said, I will try to do another live. I'll see if they can... See, I think the deal, or the model room, if the doors are open, the signal's not bad, but when they close it, and that's when I go into, you know, while they're doing their thing, I get special access because I'm Captain Foley. To go in and get, like, shots of the models. I might just do it during the regular time when the doors are open, because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, the signal's a lot better then, because I'd love to do some live footage of the floor for you guys. So, but anyway, let's just stay tuned to the channel. I will be doing the live streams on the Trekyards channel here, but anything else, like the edited content or the haul videos or whatever, will be over on the Captain Foley personal channel when I get back. So. Leadpaw says, there's no question I am going next year. I don't give a fuck. I will throw my weight around and use my seniority to my advantage. There's a lot of weight to throw around, too. Sean T says, just tried Diablo. Kind of fun, but not Trek. Yeah, a friend of mine actually just messaged me earlier tonight and said, have you been playing Diablo 4? And I'm like, no, I've been playing Star Trek Resurgence and Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which I have yet not finished. I still probably have 1 or 2 more lives out of it. I think I've got another 2-3 hours left in the game. But Jedi Survivor is fantastic, by the way. Good game. So yeah, I haven't even thought about Diablo 4. I didn't even know Diablo 4 was a thing until literally a week ago. And, you know, I played the first Diablo. I think I played the second Diablo back in the day. But never really continued with it. So Hypno ever said, I love it. but it's got an expensive. No wonder the ship isn't flying straight if you're doing that. Wow, you guys. Speaking of, how are you guys enjoying the Discord? Any of the members here, are you enjoying the Discord? I haven't been on it as much as I would like to be, but I need to focus a little more on it. But hopefully you guys are having a good time over there. Hopefully we'll have another fleet event soon. We do have Stranger Worlds starting up, so who knows what's going to happen fleet wide when that happens. But hopefully all of the members are enjoying the content over there. So inertial dampeners. Curtis S says all the gameplay I see of Resurgent looks like it could just watch you play it. More of the story than gameplay. I could be wrong. Is the gameplay that great? There are moments where you got to do fighting or piloting or like phasering. There are moments of that for sure. It is very much it's a story narrative. It is a story. It's like watching a long movie or a miniseries. It is very much a cinematic experience. And it's written to be that. It's like it's done by the same guys that the Telltale games, which are the same thing. They're basically stories that you get to react to and take part in. And this one is, well, they all are. They're all kind of multiple choice or choose your own adventure style ones. So how you react changes how people in the story moving forward think of you, and it changes a few outcomes and stuff. So it's got a lot of replayability. But as for a game where it's not like Call of Duty, it's not like Jedi Survivor where you have to like you're always running around and like killing people or whatever. It's not that kind of game. There are moments of that kind of stuff, but it is very much from a narrative standpoint just like a straight line story that you get to impact and interact with. So hope that answered your question. Let's Make a Drink says, remember, when going, take your own lawn chair and drinks. Stuart, I still remember us holding court with all the other guys and laughing our asses off. Everyone kept coming and going. What's so funny? Yeah, I got pictures of that. We're wearing the headpiece thing, and they got that one picture where it looks like you shit your pants. Caught you like in mid laugh. Yeah, take your own folding chair is definitely a good idea. So kudos to you for that one. Hypno Amber, I need to get on Discord. I'm just worried if it's accessible to my site apps. At least I can get my spawn to help me set it up. Yes, get your spawn to do it. Pony Person, inertial dampeners would be great right about now. Romulan ale should be illegal. It is illegal. Hypno Amber, ooh, I might be able to play sometime, something like that. I think very much you'd be able to play that. Curtis S. Oh, I see. Makes sense. Thank you. I can give you the YouTube boost and watch you play that. Yes. You can. Yeah. So, yeah, hopefully that sorted out for you. It is very much, it's like watching a really long movie. It's very well written, though. Very well written and very well voice acted. So, and again, it's got that sense of replayability. Like, I've already gone through, like, 1.5 gameplays. I want to go through again. I want to go through again live and do all the worst decisions that are, just be a complete bitch because you're a female character for half the game. Be a complete bitch and just not get on everybody's bad side. I want to see how that affects things. Then I want to do another live stream where it's you guys that make the choice. Whoever, when the choices come up, the game stops. I wait for you guys. Somebody super chats in. The first person to super chat in gets their pick of which one they want. And then you guys basically drive the story that way. It could be fun. I don't know if it'll work. It's kind of like a choose your own adventure live. So we'll try it out. But anyway, yeah. So It's very well done though. It is very well written. It was extremely well thought out. Like I said, we have an interview coming out with the head writers this weekend, I believe, is when the video is coming out. So check it out. It was great talking to them, and they are Trekyards fans. They have been for a while, so that's awesome. And they actually benefited from our breakdown of the trailer they released a year and a half ago, because we did our complete breakdown. I pointed out an error which they fixed because of our live. So, haha, people, the right people do pay attention. So that's good. It is what I am. It is. What am I drinking then? Blood wine? I don't know. Is it red? Hypno Amber. There aren't a lot of games I can play because the visuals are too much fast action and it makes my brain dizzy. LOL. No, you'll be fine with this one then, for sure. Matt Borman says, I'm loving Resurgence. How far are you, Matt? Hopefully you got more of a chance to play. Good morning, peeps. Good morning, Travels with Sai. Good morning. Still evening here in Western Washington. Indeed, it's also evening here, my friend. But it is Samuel's birthday, so for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny. Let's sing happy birthday to Sam now, because it is his birthday right now, June 7th. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Samuel. Happy birthday to you, and many more. Whoa, 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 whoa. There you go. So, just so I'm catching up, what game are you talking about? Star Trek Resurgence. Matt Boardman just finished the briefing where you get volunteered to go on the away mission after picking up the ambassador. Oh, okay. You're not that far into it, honestly. There's a lot more to go, so buckle up. Now, I'd say you're coming up to the halfway mark soon. Yeah. Fleetpaw said, here's the reaction to the first trailer a year ago. Damn, Fleetpaw, digging that stuff up, huh? Curtis S. says, happy birthday is too expensive. So they use the free version in Klingon. It's pretty good at least. Pony Person, good to know I'm out the loop since Elite Force 2. Damn, son. That was a hot minute ago. Wow. Oh, I should also ask, let's make a drink if you're still here. There you are. Have you seen For All Mankind? Have you watched all the seasons thus far? Let me know. I'm interested. I think you probably have. I think I might already know the answer to this, but just wanted to ask. Elite Force 2 was also the last Star Trek action shooter I played. I see. I don't have the service For All Mankind. Service All Mankind is even on. It was on Apple TV, so. Fleetpaw is wishing Samuel a happy birthday, but in Klingon. Yeah, that's right. I call them Klingons, just like Sulu. It's a Klingon, sir. Thank you, Fleetpaw. Classic for real. Yep, don't have Apple TV. Let's Make a Drink says, I've seen about half of it. It's not bad, and it does grow on you. Well done. Production design, the mission control set is off the chain. We've only seen half of it? Half of the first season, or half of the 3 seasons? So, like, you're halfway through season 2? I'm surprised. I figured you would have seen it all. It's worth it. It's good. Pony Person, yeah, I'm the old guy yelling at youngsters to get off my Windows 98 on. Eric Martin is here. Evening, Cap. I finally got out of my office. Good to see you, Eric. Hopefully you're well. Classic for real. I keep thinking For All Mankind is on Prime TV because everything about it screams Jeff Bezos with dream. You're not wrong. Um, yeah, it's a great show. Roll for initiative. Where the hell is 20? I can't find the 20 now. God damn it. Yeah, roll 20. Giant 20-sided die that my buddy Dan made. This one's Sylvia's. I've got my own downstairs, which is like a darker purple color. Very cool. I don't know. I saw her sitting here and thought, what the hell? Pony person, just noticed your shirt. Where I get one of those. I have no idea. I don't even know where the fuck I got mine. This shirt is like many years old. Trying to get my nipple hard for you guys. Anyway, so it's got that, and then it's got that at the bottom. Yeah, I don't know where I got this shirt, so. Hey, do you use the set I sent you? Yes, we play D&D every week. Yes, we do it on the computer, so there are die rolls on the computer, but for other stuff, I do have a bunch of die. They're all kind of mixed together, so yes, Fleetpaw, I do. Looks like a boulder. Indeed. Pony person, can I skin you? Can I skin you to get it the Klingon way? No. No, you can't. How do you even know you're my size? How disappointing would that be? Alright, fine. I gotta show you one of the other books I got. Star Trek The Enterprise Logs. This is basically a comic collection. It's got classified information on the back, and this has got some interesting shit in it because I was looking at it today. So we got, that's Kirk's bio. All right, it's an identifax. The fingerprints, got some information there. I'm going to read this to you real quick. So his psych file, well, it says 42 graphics and 72 magnetic tapes. Do not demag. Subject, Kirk James T. Captain, SSC SF service number 9470176 CEC. Not for copying except when authorized by Starfleet Security and subject's immediate supervisor or superior officer. So identifying marks of Mr. James T. Kirk are flash burn, upper left arm, phaser 3 scar, right knee, 2 repaired fractures, lower right leg, surgical laser scar, spinal base, and 1 magnesium spinal disc in Kirk. Now, then we get his appointment to the Enterprise. United Federation of Planets Space Academy, appointment to Academy, sorry. No, all, yeah, because the Enterprise one's over here. Sorry, I got it. Wrong one. No, all by this certifies that James T. Kirk has been accepted for full matriculation at the Institute and for the duration shall be entitled to the rank and compensation of a trainee of Starfleet officer. In recognition of this appointment, affix my seal and hand. Anyway, this is the next thing I'm going to read. So I see a son of great Klingon war hero accepts medal. Okay, this is the next thing I'm going to read. James T. Kirk, 12, only surviving son of Colonel Benjamin Kirk. Colonel Benjamin Kirk is his dad. Hero of the Klingon Repulsion, receiving father's posthumous, there you go, Supreme Medal of Honor, only the fourth awarded in 2 centuries. Young Kirk has also been assured appointment to Space Academy on completion of prep studies. So anyway, yeah, this is the old comics, and they're pretty damn cool, I gotta say. A lot of crazy shit in here. Like on the back, it says Starfleet Command, Starfleet Headquarters, United Federation of Planets. 2 Commander Record Sections, Starfleet Archives, Building C, Washington, D.C. Stardate 6289.74. Regarding the Enterprise logs, right? So, as you can see, classified. So what's it say here? 1. Nearly 5 years ago, the UFP United Federation of Planets Starship Enterprise was ordered into service with Captain James T. Kirk in command. His orders read, in part, to explore new worlds and seek out new life, to boldly go where no man has gone before. This mission will end stardate 6368.20 when the Enterprise will be put into headquarters for refitting. 2. Pursuant to a resolution of the Committee for Policy Review and Evaluation, you are hereby ordered to begin assemblage of documents relating to the above referenced mission, hereafter specified as the Enterprise logs. You will begin this assembly immediately and will transmit your data directly to Central Computer Terminus E12, Division of Documents Integrity. Data will be transmitted under Covert Security Code E12 Tri-6 for final conversion to print medium. Number 3. You will transmit pertinent data under the following designated key terms: ship's logs, captain's logs, science, engineering, and medical logs, psychophile, transcorder memo fax, sublight correspondence. Future key terms designations will be brought to your attention when required. You will begin transmission with logs specified 1 through 8. Number 4. There's only like 6 of these, so there's only 2 more. 3 more. Oh, shut up. 4. Classification of this data is need to know and is limited to the attached distribution list. You are hereby ordered to retain only key term index and thesaurus and mark those top secret. Number 5. Failure to comply with security and classification procedures is illegal and punishable according to Security Act KR UFP 3.1. And lastly, number 6. You are hereby ordered to take the necessary steps in preparing all documents, affidavits, records, memo fax, etc. on above referenced subject in anticipation of transmittal to above agency as per committee request. Arthur L. Mason, Admiral of Starfleet, Chief of Staff, Starfleet Command. Anyway, these are cool. Spoiler alert, I have Volume 1 and Volume 2. And yeah, again, some other books, which you guys need to tune in tomorrow for my Captain Foley personal channel, Adventures with Admiral Sylvia, where we go to the bookstore and get these. And you get to see all the other ones that I got. So anyway, some really cool old stuff in there. Let's see. Worst part with t-shirts, if you wash some of them, all the print of the pick of it gets washed out too quickly. Yep. No skinning of the captain is allowed. That's true. Matt Boardman, best way to slow that process is to turn your graphic tees inside out when you wash them. That's true. That does help. Peter Lukaku puts in $2.20. Thank you so much. Glad to hear your cough is gone, Captain. It's not completely gone. It's cropped up once or twice during this live, but yes, it is for the most part gone. So thank you, Peter. Pony Person, I'm not your size. It would be a challenge to honor my ancestors. Eric Martin, McFly, read my facts. Classic for real. Just reading Nick Tate will be at Wonderfest. Someone who's going bombard with him. Someone who's going to bombard him with questions about Pretty Little Liars, like will Donald Peep about Serio slug you if you go on about the daughter being hot. Wow, sounds super canon to me. Pony person, just thinking about the Constellation class. Anyone remember that it has a secondary bridge? I think you mean Constitution class if you're talking about the Enterprise. And yes, it does, at least according to Franz Joseph. Constellation class probably also has an emergency bridge. There's like the standard bridge, the battle bridge, and then there's always like an auxiliary control, which is basically just a mini bridge as well. So yeah, I really want to show you the other books, but I'm not going to. One I've been waiting for years, and people have had these forever. It's one of the Ships of Starfleet book. One of the Ships of Starfleet books, sorry. And a lot of you guys probably have these. This one, Ships of Starfleet. I do want to get all of these at some point. I got one of them. Like I said, there's more books. So anyway, that video tomorrow will cover those, and I do want to do more detailed breakdowns or videos on some of those books, but that'll be in the future. So Pony person, Constitution class I meant. Sorry, just saw autocorrect. Messed up. It's always autocorrect's fault. I hear you. Let's make a drink. The Akazi book is the second one. I'm well aware of that. It does say the second one on it. Well, it doesn't say that. It says volume 2 or whatever. I know. Cliff, I know. Do you have the other ones? I don't even know how many there are. I've run into them occasionally over the years in people's collections. Oh, this is really cool. Now I've got one. He does have them. How many are there? Is there just 2? Or is there more? I'll wait. Hit that like button, guys, if you haven't done so already. Yeah. So I don't know. Hopefully I'll see more. They always have books at Wonderfest. And like I said, I got my Starfleet medical reference manual there a few years ago. So hopefully I'll find something. I want to find the other ones of those. I also want to find more of the Jackal books. I got one of his, and I need to get more. Where the fuck is that book? But I do have one of the Jackal books. Oh, there it is. There it is up there. All right, I'm good. I got a little battery warning too, which means I gotta go soon. So let's make a drink. I got my first one in 1987, 2 by that author. I heard he was given a cease and desist from Paramount and didn't do anymore. Fucking Paramount. Oh well. Pony person, but think about it. Blasting off the saucer section with explosive bolts to rescue the crew. Where you control the ship from. Secondary bridge in the drive section. Well, then if you want to control the saucer, yeah, you control it from the bridge still, or auxiliary control. Or yes, the emergency bridge in Franz Joseph's blueprints of the original Constitution class was in the secondary hull, almost directly behind the main deflector. My brain is giving me a low battery. Yeah, well, my phone is for sure. So I think I'm going to call it there. I'm going to wrap it up. But I'd like to thank you guys for hanging out with me. Wish me luck on my trip, my travels to Wonderfest. And like I said, there'll be some cool stuff coming out of that. Hopefully you guys will really enjoy that. And I just wanted to come on and say, hey, how's it going, guys? Haven't talked to you in a little while. Miss you guys. So, anyway, I will definitely have fun at Wonderfest. Thank you, Classic, for referral. And hopefully I will get some cool stuff, see some cool stuff, talk to some cool people, do some cool things. I don't know. Just have a good time. So, anyway, until next time. Dan is here. Dan, I was just showing off your Sylvia's D20 that you made for her. When did you get here, Dan? My man? Henchman? Good to see you. Unfortunately, I have to leave because my battery is dying. And, yeah. So, my dogs are making noises. I apologize. Have fun for me. I will, Fleepa. See you at Wonderfest Cap. All right, Casey Stewart, I'll see you there. Oh, not too long ago. Oh, good to see you, Dan. Sorry I gotta like cut out though. But I got to go, so I'm gonna roll to see if I successfully, you know, end the live stream. And here comes the roll. It's a 20. So, yeah. And that 20. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.